Yeah, way to knock those two out. We'll just knock those out.
Hey,
everybody.
Hey, look at us. Who's better than us? Look at us back on Twitch. Welcome back for the season premiere of Goon Files, Season 3, Operation Viscid. Viscid. How we doing, guys? It's been a minute since we've been on Twitch.
I know it's been a hot second since we did a campaign. I mean, obviously you and I are on stream on Twitch all the time, Ned. But since we got everybody together to do a little role playing, it's been a minute. I'm pretty psyched. I'm psyched to be back.
Was the last one Alien? Alien was the last one, right?
Yeah, Alien was the last one.
Because Lovecraft Island was before that.
Cherry to the Goons. Yeah.
So we're baller time. I had a great time with Alien.
Yeah, we'll be back, man. Y'all left it on a cliffhanger. You kidding me? Oh, come on.
It was a flawless K-Robot victory.
It was.
Beep boop motherfuckers.
K, spoiler alert.
K did a quick rug out from underneath our feet near the end of that. If you haven't caught up on that, go check it out.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Let's see, who do we got here? Haster the Ghost, Teacup Tempest, Eeg, Webbed Thespian, Koopa Orr, Creme de la M. Oh my goodness, look at all you friends. Skyo from Rio. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Argella. Oh, look at all you. Epic Foal. Look at everybody. Everybody's supporting us. Everybody here. Undersea Pirates, Abster Pointo, everybody is here for our premiere of Goon Files Season 3.
She
Ute. Indeed. We got a 7-year or 8-year? What did I say? I'm the handler. I know what year it is.
Season 1 and 2, and now it's been 8 years since Season 2. So we're 11 years on from Season 1, and all feeling great about that.
Yeah, 8-year bump.
Fools of us all.
From the yes, you know what they say. We want to age nicely, and time laughs.
Teddy has aged like a raisin left in a bunker for 16 years.
All right, and Olivia Palapane is aged like fine wine. So,
damn right,
like a nice Sauvignon Blanc.
I think David's a nice happy medium, like kind of fucked up, kind of still looks good.
he's kind of busted, but he looks like nice silver fox kind of vibe. Yeah.
Now I just realized,
do you see how good David still looks? I didn't think it was possible.
I just realized you have a Master Chief thought bubble.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we have John Halo back there. Good work watching over us all.
I have a brilliant idea. We should play Halo.
I had expendable money as an adult does, and we were walking around the mall, me and Kelly, and I stopped at a GameStop, and that was on the wall, and I said, fuck yeah, I'm going to spend whatever the fuck that costs because I
too
need
much money.
It was like $80, and I was like, I'm buying it right now.
I deserve this.
Master Chief died to save us from alien tyrants. I think the least we can do is have him hover over our heads.
Has his helmet mount on my wall. Wow. I guess, you know what? Let me ask you this. What is your, as a little icebreaker, because we got a little bit of time here. What is your most feared cosmic horror? Like what out of all the lore, like all of the HP Lovecraft, all of the subsidiaries that come with that, what is the one? Is it Dagon? Is it Cthulhu? Is it the polyps? Is it like what is it? What cosmic horror really just makes you go, fuck that?
Huh. I don't know, man. That's a really good question. Only because I was having a conversation about this, could it be considered a cosmic, like whatever, something deep underground? I was just talking about The Descent with some coworkers, and I recently learned that perhaps my best work friend is actually a little bit of a caving enthusiast, and I'm like, I'm a little bit terrified of her now.
Fuck that.
Yeah. Like she was
caving, eh?
Oh, I like EG1105's answer. It's the one that if I don't pronounce it correctly, you say a slur.
That is the most terrifying horror.
Yeah, that's pretty terrifying. That is pretty terrifying.
That is very fair.
You really got to hit and extend that second syllable, and it needs to have an E sound. I will demonstrate. Shub-ni-gurath.
Nailed it.
There you go.
Nailed it.
Yes.
My biggest fear is actually accidentally saying a slur live on Twitch. So,
that's the biggest cosmic horror I can imagine. Yeah. Abster Pointo says Skinwalker. If you heard it, no, the fuck you didn't. Yeah, that's definitely one.
Where's my complete
the cosmic horror stuff? I think probably the one that is most emotionally. I like the weird ones and the ones that are like sad a little bit. Like there's the one H.P. Lovecraft wrote the short story about the air conditioning that haunts and kills people, because like if it's this roiling mass of tentacles out in space, like what am I supposed to do with that? But if it's just this. If it's something sinister that's like in the walls and is a part of my everyday life and is this ever-present danger, like that's the creepy stuff for me.
It's pretty spooky. It's pretty spooky.
It's the stuff that's tangible,
I think mine has got to be the all-time like things that just happen and you don't understand why. So like The King in Yellow. Rooms appearing out of nowhere, items appearing on your desk that you didn't know how they got there, you having memories that you've never actually lived, but they're very real. They're very there for you. That sort of existential dread for me has always been kind of the top of the top.
Yeah, something wearing the face of my friends or mine. That's a good one, Haster. Yeah. Yeah, something that can, like The Thing. Like that's the thing.
Oh, John Carpenter's The Thing. Absolutely.
You can't tell if it's a monster or if it's someone you love. Like that's scary. That's scary.
That's pretty fucking terrifying.
Yeah. No, shoot her. She's the clone.
Yeah, right. No, you dummy. Shoot her. She's the clone. Yeah. Would a clone do this? Yeah.
I think I have two actual answers. So the first one, just because like this is, I think Azathoth is an excellent choice because.
Oh Jesus! Go big or go home, Kay.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's the biggest one. He's the scariest one. He is the blind idiot god, and the entire universe is just a dream of his. So if he wakes up, we poof out of existence. And actually, you know what? Now that I say that out loud, that's not that scary because if you stop existing, then like it's all whatever. So in that case,
before I didn't think much about it.
I will fall back to my second answer, which is the Archangel Gabriel.
That's a good one.
Be not afraid. Oh, I am.
No, don't charge me with divine purpose, please.
80 eyes and 70 fucking wings. Yeah.
And also, you're just pregnant all of a sudden. Yeah, it's that one.
Web Thespian says Nyarlathotep is no slouch.
Sure.
Tyler, what about you, Captain?
Biggest fear, cosmic or otherwise. That's sort of where this conversation's gone.
I think I'd have to go kind of along the same roads as you, Ned. Like that, like kind of not knowing what's going on, stuff appearing, that kind of.
Yeah.
Oh,
the stuff that like you're like, wait a minute, did I pick that? Like, where did? Like you notice a book on your bookshelf and you're like, what? When did I get that book? You know what I mean? But it's Has it been there the whole time? Has it not been there the whole time? That
The
shit
Lesser
fucks
Key
with
of
me.
Solomon? Uh-oh.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. The King in Yellow? Huh.
A play in 5 acts.
I don't remember reading that. Xfire says, "Oh, you mean ADHD?"
That is a pretty great
A cosmic horror of its own.
Yes. Well, friends, I think I'll just jump us right into it.
That's what we're here for.
I don't think I can delay it any longer. So I'll do a quick little corner before we start. If you're just now tuning into us for the first time, hi. We're Critical Fail DM and the Goons. Come check us out on our YouTube. If you like what you hear here, listen to us on Spotify or Apple, podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. If you listen to us regularly, like and subscribe. If you've listened to us for the first time and you like what you hear, leave a review. It really helps the algorithm do everything that it can. And if you love us more than anything and you love everything else and you want to do even more, subscribe to our Patreon. You can find us on Patreon. We have a ton of backlog content for you to check out. We have a ton of things coming up in the works as well. And if this is your first Goon Files episode, stop. What are you doing? Go. There's 2 more seasons. Go check them out first.
Well, don't stop.
No, you're welcome. You're very welcome. You can get that for it.
But
It's
leave us
exciting.
like
Goon Files machete order, Ned.
Yes,
Don't question it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fill in from the backlog later, but do hang out with us. Also, yes, good on you for mentioning reviews, y'all. We have one free podcast and a couple of premium ones. Please go on like Spotify and Apple Podcasts and leave us some reviews. It's so wonderful. I just checked Spotify the other day and we haven't gotten a new review in so long. So tell us how much you like us, please. I need it to support my paper thin self-esteem.
Yes, and
Please,
also
do it for K.
even if you hate us, leave 5 stars and then tell us why you hate us. As long as we get the bonus, that's fine. Anyway.
Content warning corner? Can I be Campbell?
Oh yes, you can be content warning corner. Go ahead.
Friends, we are about to content warning corner with Kay. We are about to jump into a cosmic horror, and we don't really know what's going to happen. This is an improvisational horror bit, so we might be covering some triggering things. If you are someone who is sensitive to triggering content, just keep that in mind. And if you find yourself feeling especially vulnerable, step away for a moment, have some water, go hug a pet or a loved one, and then come back when it feels fun. And this will be on YouTube later, so no rush.
Haster the Ghost says with K's content warning corner with K. Like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. K's. Take it back.
We see the lower third.
Ooh.
And
Goodness.
dear God, whoa! Talk about.
I'm already pulling us off the rails. No, I'm gonna be quiet.
Triggers.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let the handler do stuff. I'm so sorry, Ned.
We see the lower third, and it says somewhere in the Midwest. We pan up on a motel that looks like it's outside of maybe Phoenix, maybe Tucson, something like that, maybe Albuquerque. It's red roofs, bi-level motels, and a couple of cars are parked out. And all we hear is the voice of unmistakable Jack Portman. Everything happens on purpose. Nothing is a mistake. All the events that unfold in front of you are already predetermined, years in the making. I learned this the hard way, a long time ago. Lost the family, the home, the white picket fence. Sometimes that comes with the territory. We see a man leave one of the motels, and he steps down the stairs, and he goes to get in. He goes and he stops at the vending machine, and he puts like a couple of quarters in, and we see a soda kind of fall down. For 30 years, I served the world by keeping some of the worst things imaginable at bay. And if you asked me if I would go back and change any of it, and we see this man walk over to the car, and he opens the car door and he sits in it. The answer is no. Not a damn thing. And we see the car just explode.
Cooking already.
And then we see on the lower third, 6 days earlier.
Oh no.
Olivia, where are we? What are we doing? What's going on with Miss Palapane?
What indeed? Okay, let's see. I've been thinking a lot about broad strokes, but I haven't thought much about where she is in this exact moment. But I think I can come up with something. So I think Olivia is on the job. I think maybe we have like this sort of tracking shot of some pressed slacks and high heels click-clacking their way down an office hallway. As Olivia, and like sort of montage of Olivia sitting in on some meeting, sort of nodding thoughtfully, offering a thought, maybe giving like a sort of excuse me hand to someone. And the meeting concludes, and everyone stands up and walks out, and Olivia's sort of chatting jovially with someone, and then she makes a face like, oh, I forgot my phone, and just you guys go ahead. And you see her sort of hang back, and you look back and you see that the rest of the office is empty. And she slips into an office with a little key card on like a little lanyard, like, and you see her sit down at a computer, and with one or two sort of quick glances towards the door, she sets to work.
Ooh. Why don't you give me a computers roll or a comp int if you have it, any sort of thing like that?
I have a 0 in computer science, and I have, what is the other one? SIGINT? I have a 0 in SIGINT. Why don't we, can we say can we say that she has,
Go ahead, pitch me something. What do we got?
I think, okay, so I think she's not the computers gal. She's never been the computers gal. She's been like the reading people gal. And I think
she knows people that do have the computer stuff.
She knows people who have the computer stuff, and I think she's that little key card she has. Maybe instead of opening the door, she has used one of those. I forget what they're called, but one of those sort of like RFID cloning machines to like swipe the codes off someone's badge, and she's able to like key into a computer.
Oh yeah, it's a magnetic card. Absolutely, you tap it to the computer, and it comes up, and it shows you your homepage.
Excellent. So yeah, or the homepage of some high up person at this office, and she's I don't know. She like sticks a USB stick into the computer and tries to copy a large folder onto it.
And we just see like the stereotypical spy espionage movie of like copying files, and it's like 22%
progress bar, yeah,
23%. 27%, right? It's like moving. Why don't you give me an awareness roll?
Awareness, okay.
Alertness, yes, sorry. Not awareness, alertness.
Oh, good. Okay. Campbell says, hey, I'm on my way. Can't wait to see you, Campbell.
We'll have Campbell after the mid-break for those who were curious.
Yes.
Yikes. Okay, that's a high roll, but my alertness is very high. 76 under 80.
Wow. Okay. All right, hold on. Ooh. 76 under 80. Okay. You hear coming down the hallway the footsteps, like undeniable footsteps of of a man's solid wood heel.
Okay. She will.
You're at like 56%.
Oh fuck. All right. She'll just like minimize the transfer. Well, she'll minimize the transfer and
Window? Yeah.
Yeah, and like duck into a closet or something.
Okay. You hop into like a. You know what? Do you have like do you have like athletics of some sort? Do you have like a what do you got over there for? Give me a dexterity roll. Give me a dexterity roll. You're like trying to like.
Well, I will say I do have stealth, but also I'm wondering if I'm wondering if I'm playing this wrong. Her strength is not necessarily. I mean, she's very stealthy, but I think her strength is really that she's very manipulative. So she's going to instead
minimize the window and
walk over to the door of the office.
Nice.
And step out.
Okay. So you step out and you see coming down the hall an older gentleman who you know is the man that is supposed to be in that office. Mm-hmm. And he just kind of walks up and goes, "I'm sorry, I don't think we've had the pleasure of meeting."
Oh, forgive me. You know, I was just going back to look for my phone. Found it. Is that your office?
Yes, it is, yes. I was just about to head in and grab my research papers.
Oh, do forgive me. And she'll sort of like stop him from walking. She'll like, please forgive me. So nice to meet you. My name's Olivia Paolapane. I've just been brought on as a consultant. And I think I must have just put it down. Jim was giving me a tour of the office earlier, and he showed me your office. It's really lovely in there.
Oh, well, it's unkempt to say the least, but you know, it's nice. It has a nice view of the river, and I certainly, well, you know, let me show you a few things. And you see him, and he just kind of like opens the door and kind of walks in. Mm-hmm. And he flicks the lights on, and now we see the portion that's not lit up by the screen in the dark. We see a wall of tech reports and, you know, calculus and trigonometry that's written and shown for, you know, schematics of designs for computer chips and like this very Silicon Valley-esque, you know, hybrid theories on the wall. And he goes, you see that over there? That was the first time that I had discovered how to make well, you know those, you know this idea of like an electric car, right? A car that can drive by itself. It doesn't need any sort of gas or biofuel whatsoever. Well, my idea is we're going to make something called lithium-ion batteries, right? And we're going to make them big enough that they can fit underneath the carriage of a car, and it'll allow you to drive long distances without having to fuel up. Well, I haven't really figured out, and he's kind of like turning toward his work at this point, and he's like, I haven't really figured out how it's going to affect the petrodollar in the long run, but that's something that can be, you know, that will come along in the near future. And what is your interest with the work here at Gamble's?
Well, Gamble's. Well, mostly cybersecurity. That's what I've been brought on for. But I've been. That's interesting that you mentioned that, and she'll like just sort of trying to keep his attention. I've been reading a bit about this. They must be really large. I know that those batteries need like a huge amount of surface area to conduct all that energy, and she'll just like start rattling off whatever she can summon about lithium-ion batteries.
Yeah, and not only are you a gorgeous woman, and he a lonely man who's in his studies all the time, but he is fixated on the fact that somebody is finally fucking listening to the things that he has such an interest in. Mm-hmm. And so he starts to turn and he looks towards his work and he starts to rattle on about it. What do you want to do now?
If he's turned towards it, I'll just I'll take a peek at the computer and just she'll take a stab at it, and she'll like let him go until she feels like he's about to turn around, as long as she feels she can manage, and she'll just like yoink her USB stick out of the computer.
I think you've prolonged enough. I think it's fully downloaded. Why don't you give me a stealth roll to see if while he's doing all this, you are able to delete your paper trail of the fact that you downloaded the files, that you opened the files, that you downloaded them, to make it look like you weren't even there to begin with.
Alrighty. Stealth we say. That is, oh yeah, I got it. That's a 47 under 80.
Oh, sexy. Beautiful. So we see you. You've got one hand behind your back, and you've kind of got a tilted head at him, and the other hand is on the mouse, just like moving things around out of the corner of your vision. You're like doing everything, and you hit a couple clicks, and it's done.
She like sits on the desk and sort of seductively leans back a little bit, and her hands on the mouse doing what she needs to do.
Yes, and you pull the USB, and by this time he is still blathering on in circles. What's your exit?
She'll set an alarm on her phone to go off in like 3 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So she's got, I mean, it's 2006, so this is like right before iPhone, so she's probably got like a BlackBerry or something.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah. So you've got a BlackBerry.
iPhone came out in 07, so she's got a BlackBerry. She'll just like set an alarm.
And you're in the private sector, so you definitely have one. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, it'll go off. It'll have like a ring that's kind of sounds like she's receiving a call. And what was this guy's name again? You know his name, I think.
I don't know. Did I give him a name? I don't think I did. I think I just kind of walked up and started talking in an English accent. What is his name? Joffrey. No, that's stupid.
That's perfect.
We're going with it.
Trust your instincts, Ned.
Joffrey.
Hey, Ned, we're getting some reports that the tunes are a little loud. Sorry, not to interrupt you, Dr. Joffrey, but if we could turn the tunes down just a little.
Joffrey Settleworth. That sounds right.
Oh,
Joffrey Settleworth.
Yeah. So, Mr. Settleworth, I'm so sorry to interrupt. I should take this. But why don't we why don't we get lunch later this week? I'll pick your brain a little bit more. And she'll just like.
Well, that would be lovely,
Miss. Offer her hand for a shake.
Miss Palpate. It was a pleasure to meet you.
And it's Ms. And she'll like offer the hand and she'll just yeah. So she'll put the BlackBerry to her hello as she's like click clacks out of the office.
Yeah. Oh, smooth. And as you're walking down the fire escape, as you're walking down the main stairwell of this office building, you're coming down the stairs, and how many floors up do you want to say you are, Olivia?
Oh no, very fancy office with high value IP. It's probably pretty high. I don't know. It's probably like at least the 15th floor or something. Also, hydration check, y'all. I left my water bottle in the other room. I'll have to pay you back later.
That's okay. I'm drinking Tecate, which is practically water. So there you go.
It all connects.
Great, Olivia. As you make your way, you're pretty sure of yourself. Like you set this up. You've done this 100 times. As you bound the stairwell on the 7th floor, there was a man standing on the other side of you, just leaning against the wall.
Do I recognize this man?
You don't recognize him by face, but he opens his mouth. And it is unmistakably Ms. Palpate.
Oh, that bastard.
Yeah, I think she walks by and just sort of gives him like sort of a very like the way people greet each other in offices when they don't really know each other, just like evening, and just like excuse me, and then she hears that voice and just stops dead.
3.6 million for the information on that USB drive. That's some good money.
And here I'm wondering how much someone would pay for the pleasure of seeing you in person.
Well, aren't you lucky you don't have to pay a dime?
Charmed. You're not as handsome as I thought.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I take it you're finishing this mission up?
Duty calls.
It sure does.
That said, the bulk of the work is done. Why? You're certainly here for a reason. I was just starting to think you'd forgotten about me.
We got a bit of a clusterfuck happening out in Seattle. I think your skills would be very useful on the ground there.
I hate Seattle.
Yeah. So do I.
Let's talk.
He hands you an envelope, and he says, everything you need is in there. And, don't worry. The doors are unlocked, and the gate is up for the way out. And I think he'll turn and just kind of head down the stairs to the next floor and walk into the floor and head toward the elevator. But you have an envelope in your hand, and Mr. Portman has just called you in.
Yikes! Yeah, Olivia's heartbeat is pounding. So she will hurriedly click-clack her way down the rest of the stairs and head off to somewhere private where she can take a look.
And as you head down the stairs, you see that, like, the doors are unlocked, and you get to the parking garage where your Mercedes is, and you hop in, and as you're driving out, you see that the gate that, like, needs a badge to get in and to get out of is open, and that there's nobody behind it. And it's just like, the road has been paved for you, Ms. Palapane.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
We see the license plate says "suck it" on it. Yeah. So you drive out, and as you start to look at the things in the envelope, you see a briefing for an Operation Malta, which I will throw up on the screen once everybody has been pulled in. I'll pull it up for you.
Very cool.
And you also see two red-eye tickets, first class Delta to Seattle. And you see that they leave at, like, well, let's see, not red-eye tickets because you're flying across the country because you're in DC, correct, right now?
That's where I live. If we're doing, like, I don't know where lithium-ion batteries were pioneered.
Well, wait, but if you're doing corporate espionage, you might already be in the Pacific Northwest. I didn't think about that.
She might be in, like, she's probably in, like, on assignment in, like, San Francisco or something.
Yeah, San Francisco. Okay, cool.
Silicon Valley for sure.
Yeah, so you're in San Fran. Yeah. So you see, like, you get two tickets, and they're Delta. They're, like, for later this evening around, like, 6 p.m., and they're quick 2-hour flights, but still first class nonetheless. We cut to Mr. Theodore Booker. Teddy, where are we, Captain?
The mind's eye zooms in on a beautiful West Virginia blue sky, and you see a bunch of graduation caps enter the frame as a rousing huzzah lifts on the wind, and the mind's eye tracks those graduation caps back down, and you see Teddy at the graduation ceremony for Northeastern West Virginia South Campus Community College. And he's up on stage, getting his degree, and he turns to take. He turns. I think there's probably a picture in the lobby of him shaking the principal's hand, turning to look at the camera, like.
Yeah.
He calls him principal so and so, but it's like, I'm actually the dean. It's like, Principal Jones or whatever.
Principal Northeastern, is this gonna be on the midterm?
Teddy, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. My name is John, and I'm not the principal. I'm the dean. Now, do you understand what the dean means?
Is that like I heard of the dean. You got a list. You want to put me on that there list there, Jimothy?
Well, goddammit, Teddy, you are on the dean's list, which, to my surprise, you're gonna be great, son. You're gonna do good. And he shakes his hand, and that's like when the picture's taken. And we see him get his degree, and he's walking down the stairs. And And you see in the audience, you see Sammy is up there and he's going, yeah, that's my boy. I knew he'd do it. I knew he'd do it.
He waves him up on stage
for
to
10
Sammy.
years.
That's so great.
And then as you walk down and you have your seat, you kind of look behind you to look and see Sammy and wave to him again. And then, like that shot from The Boys, you look up just a little further past him, and sitting in the audience, wearing a tan trench coat and shades, aviator shades, you see the unmistakable mug of Jack Portman.
Teddy's face, I think, falls a little bit, but then he But then, it passes and he gets excited and he makes his way over. So
we see the graduation. You see like a little band starts playing and everybody's like hugging their parents and their friends and family and stuff. And Sammy comes to give you a hug and he goes, "Oh, now listen, I gotta get back to Canada. I can't let the feds see me out here in public like this. You know how it is."
Well, I
still haven't paid my back taxes.
Well, did you line your hat with tinfoil like I told you to?
Are you kidding? And he pulls it down. There's Kevlar on the inside of his hat, and he's like, "I'm ready for every situation."
You should be just fine. How's that hydroponic underground peach growing machine going?
Teddy, let me tell you, it's a thing of the future. I'll never have to have a tree above. The government will never know I got trees.
Peaches underground, just like the mold men of old.
That's right.
We're revolutionizing underground agriculture, Sammy, and don't you let anybody tell you different.
Listen, I went to a farmer's auction last week. I got myself a full-size backhoe. Now, if I could just find a way to get it down a 12 by 12 foot well, I can put it all the way down there, and I can dig out a whole nother grove for cherry trees.
God, you are doing the Lord's work, Sammy, and I thank you for it.
And he takes his hat off and he kind of puts it on his chest and he looks up to the sky and he goes, yeah, I sure am. Listen, when you're done, you come on over. I'll get you some of my fresh batch. I've crossbred them peaches, right, with a little bit of lime. It's a little zesty. It's not for everybody. I think you're gonna love it. And he just
got turns around. Mad scientist, you. And as he like excitedly toddles off, Teddy just like looks at him and shakes his head and says, "I love that man."
And I think as you turn around, maybe like on a little bench that's nearby, you just see Portman sitting there and he just goes,
"You got a kid graduating today too, Portman?" Shit.
I'm looking at him.
Oh, that's kind of you to say. Hell, Portman, you look old as hell.
I feel old as hell, Teddy.
Yeah, me too. I know most people get, their associate's degree before they turn 4 to 6, but, I figure I was in that bunker for 16 years, and the bunker was, if nothing else, a different, colder womb. And so really, if you think of it that way, I'm only 30, so I think I'm ahead of the curve.
You know, Teddy, out of all the agents that I've called into the service and I've called into work, I don't think any of them have ever gotten their associate's degree.
Well, happy to be the first at something. But actually, Portman, I'm trying to go by Theodore now, now that I got my degree, associate's degree in the science of forestry. I want to join the world as a practical, upstanding gentleman.
Well, far be it from me to keep you down, Mr. Theodore.
I learned a lot here, Portman, and not only about forestry, I've actually become an astute observer of the political sciences, too. For example, if I had been in an advisory position at the time, I would have advised the vice president not to shoot that man.
Yeah.
You see, that's what we call in the industry politically disadvantageous.
Well, yes, you're absolutely correct, Teddy. Why don't we not talk about CIA operations in public, okay? Just because the next time the Vice President Dick Cheney decides to shoot somebody in the face, could be you or me.
Oh boy.
Listen, I'm glad you got your degree and everything. I got a task for you.
Oh, hell, Portman, what you want? What you want with an old, used-up sack of potatoes and a cowboy hat like me? What am I good am I? I'm practically ancient. What good am I to you now? I've been through the ringer for you, Jack. You know I've done good work, but man, it's tough out here. I don't know how much I got left in me.
You made it through too, and you're better for it. Maybe.
Say again?
I got a situation unraveling out in Seattle. I've already talked to Miss Palpane. She's going in.
Well, it would be good to see Olivia again. I don't suppose Daphne will be back around this time, seeing as she's settled into her family situation nice and tidy.
Yeah, Daphne, as far as the agency is concerned, I think Daphne's burned.
Well, she earned it. In the best sense, I mean. It would be good to see Olivia again, but I don't know, Portman. I mean, what's in it? What's in it for me, huh? You know, will you sweeten this pot for me, Portman? If I'm gonna jump back into bed with you, I want to know that there's a little reward waiting for me at the end of this journey.
All right. The CDC picked up an unidentified object right before one of its planes crashed in the Montana mountains.
And you want me to identify it?
No, I've done that for you. I think whatever this task has in store for you also has answers for your uncle.
My uncle? Oh, but Jack, it's been 11 years. It's been years since he went missing. I mean, I'd almost plumb given up hope of ever finding him. I figured if he wanted me to find him, he would have let me know something by now. But what you got?
That's the best I can give you. I'm sorry, Teddy. It's not quid pro quo.
Ah, you son of a gun. You always did know the magic words, you son bitch. Well, I was going to take another gap year, maybe tour Europe, see if I could offer something to the Bush administration, but they probably got their hands full at the moment, so.
Yeah, trust me.
Why the hell not? All right, Portman, you got yourself a pig.
and Teddy, Portman will go to hand. I think Portman goes to hand the envelope with the tickets and everything that he needs in it, and just Teddy goes in for a hug, and just Portman's just like,
yeah. It's good to see you again, Jack.
Portman, where were you during 9/11?
Be honest. Oh, man.
We zoom out from there, and now we cut to Mr. Kaplan. What's David up to?
Yeah, so you see on like the outskirts of Pittsburgh, you just see this like dingy 1-bedroom apartment, and you just see Kaplan, like he's just doing like a superset circuit, like push-ups. He's got like a pull-up bar drilled into the wall, pull-ups, like sit-ups, like just looping around, just like drenched in sweat. And like it's like as bare of an apartment as you can get. Like there's a like like sofa, a TV, and like that's kind of it. Like
mini
no
fridge
pictures
with
on
a
the wall.
6-pack of beer. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He did, Melodic Maria says he didn't call his wife, did he?
Call your wife, David.
Hexafire says, "Wait, no, David, we told you to call your wife." Yeah. Yeah. And are you on job right now? Like, is this your apartment? Are you doing something? Or are you just kind of like?
No, yeah, this is his apartment, so he's in between jobs, but yeah, it's kind of all he's got going for him right now.
And I think we see like on a small like fold out poker table, like those aluminum ones. We see we see a picture of Sophia and his wife, and the rest of his family, just kind of like in this old shot that he's like holding on to. Yeah. 8 years does a lot to a man, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Abster says, "David, why? We told you for 2 seasons. Call your wife." 8 years is a long time to not call your wife.
Yeah. David joined the 90% of special operators that get divorced. So
That's right.
Or I guess
right.
he's not divorced. He's separated.
I think that's a nice distinction, right, Ty? Like we said that the paperwork was never filed. It was kind of like we're just gonna live separately and go our separate ways. You have a landline still, and you see that you have 2 messages, and I think you kind of like take your earbuds out, or you like turn the music down, and you see that it like while you've been doing this mixed crazy circuit, you missed 2 calls.
So yeah, he goes and checks the messages.
Yeah. And you see message 1. Message 1. Boop. David, it's me. I'm just calling to make sure, I don't know. Jack and Josh, I don't know, they'd like to hear from you every now and then. If you don't mind. Just take care of yourself and just fucking call him, please. Boop. Next message. Boop. Hello there. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. We really think you would benefit from this 12-hour seminar. Please dial 1 for... Just a fucking robocall. No, I'm kidding. The second call... Boop. This is a recorded line. And you hear it's like speech modified. Go to 345 Higgs Highway payphone and dial 1844-#144. Click.
Yeah, so then you just see David. He grabs his watch off the counter and his gun, and he heads out the door.
Yeah. And you get in the car, and yeah, Aster the Ghost says, "Oh shit, he's getting screamed!" So you hop in the car and you drive to like this old strip mall where there's like a payphone, and you hop out, and you press the numbers. David.
Yeah.
It's good to hear from you. I didn't think you'd return my call.
Don't have much else to do right now.
How's the wife?
What do you want?
I got a problem out in Seattle. Palapane and Booker have already been called.
Tell me where to be.
All right.
Oh, sure. Portman's call he picked up.
There should be a dead drop on the other side of town. The address is 3844 Helsing Way. There's a key under the mat, but I'll have all the things that you need. There's a bonus up front for your troubles as well.
All right, good.
Oh, and David, call your sons. Click.
Go fuck yourself, Portman.
And it's just like it clicks.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, Kaplan's going through it. I love it.
Yeah,
I
man.
love this.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see how this unfolds, Tyler. Kaplan's really in a rough way.
Yeah. So, all of you, let me see if I can get this right. Hold on.
I'm holding.
Please hold. Check, please.
Check, please.
Check, please.
Okay. We will pop over to see if this works out. Does everybody see that?
I do. So I see it on the
Operation
screen.
Malta
yes.
briefing.
Ned, would you be so kind
Yes.
as to also put that in our Discords or somewhere we can see it a little bigger?
Sure, of course. Yes, I can do that right now. Please hold. Give me un momento. Discord. Goon files. There you go. All right, it should be right there for you all to look at.
Heard some notification. There it is. Cool. Thank you.
So, if you all look in the Discord under Goon Files, you will see Operation Malta Briefing Summary. Compiled from reports and photographs by police officers, the medical examiner, FBI agents, and CDC specialists. Today is October 3rd, I should state. And it is today. I'm going to say that it's 5 p.m. once you've all been contacted. Hokey dokey. Would anybody like to read the order of events?
Yeah, I got you. Okay, I'll do October 1st, and then somebody else can do another one. Okay. October 1st, 5:45 a.m. Seattle Times delivery driver Ernesto Torres, finds the body of retired geneticist Tybalt Greaves in the driveway of Greaves' home. Torres calls the police. 6:01 a.m. Police officers Michael Grant and Jeffrey Daly arrive. They detain Torres but do not arrest him. The reports say that Greaves has suffered grievous wounds to his mouth, neck, and face, and that crows had gathered to pick at the body. 6:05 a.m. Finding Tybalt's front door open, officers Grant and Daly enter the house. They find another body later identified as Greaves' live-in girlfriend, Amanda Griffin. The officers report that Griffin's mouth is covered in blood, which had congealed to a blue-black pile, and her skin has a distinct blue tinge. 6:09 a.m. The officers cordon off the house and call the detectives and the medical examiner. 6:32 a.m. Snohomish County Medical Examiner Louis Stubbs arrives with medical investigators. Detective Emily Dunser arrives a few minutes later. 6:45 a.m., Dunser and Stubbs enter the house. An evidence technician takes photos. 7:09 a.m., sunrise. Officers outside call Stubbs to look at something strange happening to Greaves. Oh man, to Greaves' body. Over 8 minutes, it collapses into a blue-black goo that solidifies to the consistency of hard candy and smells of chlorine and honey. The process leaves only Greaves' left hand and feet intact. Time-stamped photographs cover most of this disintegration. Stubbs and his assistant bag and seal the remains.
And as you look inside your pamphlets, you see this time-stamped photographs. And what it looks like is, imagine like a bubbling tar pit, right? Like it looks like the body began to concave and eat on itself, and then it just started bubbling and turned into this like hardened, crusty, like blue-black substance.
Solidifying into hard candy is so violent. Okay.
Yes, yes.
I mean, what kind of hard candy are we talking?
Werther's Originals. It's gotta be.
Grape and
The
blueberry
scariest
flavor.
candy of all.
Give us a shoot, Teddy.
That lady done turned into some hard candy, like freaking what it was. Why can't I think of the name of a candy? It don't matter. We're moving on along. Oh golly gee, this is with some hijinks. What you put us up to? Dang it, Portman. I don't want to be turning into candy. I just got my degree. There ain't no science to ever uphold in the eyes of God and Dolly the madness and mayhem which can compel a woman to turn into a lifesaver. Sorry. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. That was the old Teddy.
Where's Dolly Parton?
I have regressed a bit. Sorry. That was Teddy. Theodore has a good handle on this situation. Okay.
Kaziwazi asks, so when are we getting a new tote bag with this monologue on it? Yeah. We're going to have to drop one.
Taste the rainbow, Portman. Okay.
Kay, why don't you continue reading the bit there?
Oh, Sir Bison with 5 gifted subs. Thank you, my friend. Gee,
Sir Bison, thank you. Oh, Sir Bison. No, you caught me off guard there, Sir Bison.
Sir Bison.
Sir Bison, my goodness.
Watch where you're putting that horn, Sir Bison.
Sir Bison, watch where you're putting those gifted subs.
Well, he knows right where that one's going. Thank you, Sir Bison. That's huge.
9:21 a.m. Okay, go ahead.
Detective Dunser and the evidence technician photograph what look like small bloody footprints in the kitchen near Griffin's body. These prints, smaller than a toddler's, seem deformed and misplaced. A clear toe mark indicates at least one of the tracks is human. 7:25 a.m. Dunser follows the strange tracks to the closet that holds the furnace. Behind the furnace, Dunser finds a wall standing on a hinge, swinging freely. Behind is a room built in what had been the garage. 7:29. In the hidden room, Stubbs recognizes an expensive biohazard lab complete with air scrubbers and an air conditioner that maintains negative air pressure. Stubbs orders everyone out and alerts the CDC and, zoom into the other section, the FBI. Mill Creek Police Chief Bob Crannell orders that no one be allowed to leave the scene. Police set up a cordon around the block.
So, real quick, Teddy, give me a science roll on that, on reading that portion. 7:29 a.m. In the hidden room, Stubbs recognizes an expensive biohazard lab, complete with air scrubbers and an air conditioner that maintains negative air pressure.
I think it's because the air scrubber, because Sammy was just telling me all about the air scrubbers for his
He's got them in his
subterranean agricultural project.
Teddy, you're not gonna believe this. They fell off the back of a truck on the way up from Georgia. I got these air scrubbers.
Fortunate, Sammy. Wow.
I swear to God, they're air scrubbers, and what they do is they keep negative air pressure so that the peaches can hydroponically grow. It's incredible. I'll never need sunlight again.
I'm just trying to figure out how you're gonna scrub the air. I can't get my hands around it.
Well, you can't do it yourself. That's why you get the hair scrubbers to do it for you. Hair doesn't stay in one place, Teddy. Come on, you got to use your head.
No, it goes into my mouth and into my lungs. You're right.
That's right. So you got to have the scrubbers do the
Am I
scrubbers.
scrubbing it when I breathe it into my face? Oh, it's not here nor there, Sammy. I'm gonna roll. Okay. Okay, how do you play this game? It's a D100 I'm going for, and I'm trying to get under
your whatever science
my
you're rolling
41
on.
science. Here we go.
Computer building enthusiasts will know that negative air pressure means that there's more airflow leaving a space than entering a space, and that is a suboptimal setup for a computer because it leads to more dust in your internals.
The more you know.
You want either a balance, or if you're going to have it unbalanced, you should have it unbalanced in the positive direction.
I did it. I rolled a 4 under 41.
Oh, excellent. Teddy, after doing some science things, and you remember in your science textbook, there were references talking about like Ebola and talking about some, swine flu, some like really pretty intense viruses. And you remember reading that the CDC keeps negative air pressure because those viruses, when open to the air, can spread really quickly. And with negative air pressure, it keeps them dormant and keeps them in place to begin to experiment and work with them. So
it's kind of like a air force field.
Exactly. So you know that by reading this, that place, it was equipped to deal with CDC
for such an occasion.
Heavy CDC workage, and that a type of lab like that costs millions of dollars to build.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in a resident.
I mean, wouldn't you have figured they would have been set up for a contingency such as this? I mean, the CDC uses all kinds of negative air pressure to keep them microscopic nasties where they shouldn't be,
Yeah. Go ahead, Kay, continue. 8
Sorry, I was just remarking on the Maphis cameo in the chat.
Oh yes, Maphis.
I'm realizing I misspelled cameo. Anyway, 8:40. Okay, a CDC team led by Roberta Kane arrives from Seattle. Ugh, I hate Seattle. FBI agents and the first of many. Kay doesn't hate Seattle. Kay's actually never been, but for some reason,
Olivia hates Seattle though. I love that. That's fucking canon. That Olivia can't stand Seattle. Big Jasper, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Okay, now you can go.
Thank you. FBI agents, may I go, please? FBI agents and the first of many reporters soon follow. A biohazard tent is built around the house. Everyone who has been exposed to the house and to Greaves' body is removed to Providence Regional Medical Center in Everett, Washington. The CDC tests them for infectious diseases. All are cleared. 9:21 a.m. Elizabeth McCready? Let's say McCready. Elizabeth McCready and Marty Postwaite, Greaves' next-door neighbors, are evacuated from their homes. They return home in the evening. 10:21 a.m. Kane examines Greaves' lab. She collects unusual samples from a small silver sample case with biohazard markings and a stamp which reads "Bounce." Inside are 12 vacuum-sealed packages containing a substance that Kane designates unknown biological sample 1. One package is open. Kane describes its contents as undifferentiated cellular material with human characteristics. 11:50 a.m. Kane, a Delta Green contact, alerts a case officer to the strange things found in Greaves' house. Operation Malta is set in motion. 2:40 p.m. The CDC orders the samples collected from the Greaves lab flown to Atlanta for study. You gone?
Tyler, why don't you read October 2nd?
All right. 8:01 a.m. The CDC loads unknown biological sample 1 onto CDC flight 191, secure. A small plane with a crew of 2. It departs for Atlanta. 9:46 a.m. Butte. I like Butte, Montana better.
Butte, Montana.
Butte, Montana air control loses contact with Flight 191 after a moment of garbled radio. There was no report of malfunction. The transponder places Flight 191 in Clearwater National Forest, Idaho. 11:22 a.m. Search and rescue flight spot smoke and locate the wreckage of Flight 191. The CDC instructs rescuers to stay away from the wreckage. October 3rd, 8 a.m. Operation Malta begins.
So you know what? Just for continuity's sake, we will say that all of you were approached at. We'll say all of you were approached during the work day, right? So we'll say like 11 a.m. is when this was approached. Olivia, you were in the office before lunch. You were doing this kind of work. Teddy, you were receiving your diploma before noon. They finished the ceremony, that sort of stuff. So your flights are to Seattle to get you there by the evening on the 3rd. So, where are you all flying from? Olivia, you're flying from California,
yeah.
San Francisco. Teddy,
Probably.
where are you flying from? West Virginia?
West Virginia.
And Mr. Kaplan, where are you flying out of?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. So we
Yes,
see
the Midwest.
yes, the Midwest. We see a cross cut on the screen of 3 separate planes kind of taking off, and it looks like they're going into each other on the screen, and then it cuts back and it shows them landing in all at the same time in Seattle Airport. And as you land,
Maybe I'm trying to see if I can see Fraser's apartment from up here.
the woman next to you, like in airplane, is like getting ready to hang herself. Did you know that Fraser was filming? He just said he won't stop talking, and this woman is like,
I just see Niles. He's always so nervous.
There's a line of people just waiting to shake Teddy and say, "Snap out of it! You're having a panic attack! Slap!"
yeah.
Cuts down the line. There's a knife. There's a gun with. There's a nun with a gun.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Jesus. So you all land at the airport. Time is yours. I will say you are all in the same terminal.
Do we have can we see each other? We're all in the same, we're kind of coagulating in the same place?
Yes, I'll say, Olivia, you're the first one. Let's see, timelines wise. Olivia, you're the first one off the plane.
Okay.
Followed by Teddy, and then David. No, followed by David, and then followed by Teddy. That's kind of the. And I'll say that, Olivia, in your folder, it says to wait in the terminal for your co-workers.
Yeah. So all right, you see her gracefully descending an escalator with her designer matched luggage.
She's got a Birkin bag under one arm and then Louis Vuitton luggage.
Yeah, she's got like a Louis Vuitton rolly suitcase.
Jesus Christ.
And yeah, so she'll just sort of like scan the baggage claim area, expecting to see, as she has in past Delta Green operations, some mysterious looking guy holding a sign with her name on it.
And lo and behold, the only thing you see currently is a leather cowboy hat and a tall, lanky man standing with a backpack on, just kind of like smiling.
Like one of those big rucksacks that's like taller than his head.
Yeah.
Whoa. Blow my nose and call me Hanky. Is that who I think it is? Olivia, do you remember me?
Teddy, as if I could ever forget you.
I go by Theodore now. You see, I got my associate's degree, and he pulls out. I think he's got it in like on a lanyard. He has his degree like laminated, and he wears it like a necklace.
Oh, Well,
and it's like pulling it out. It's like a full 8x10 piece of paper.
Yeah, it like folds out. Yeah, it like
It's a laminated
it's like in the wallet where people put photos of their kids, and it like rolls out, and it's like the diploma. It's like the diploma, the picture of him graduating, and then the last one is a picture of him meeting Dolly Parton, also making that same like face.
Flava Flav. Yeah.
Knowing how loud Teddy is, David hears this interaction and walks up to them and already heard him introduce himself. Well, reintroduce himself and just nods and goes, Theodore. Olivia.
David, it's good to see you again, my friend. You're looking well. How are you?
As good as ever, I guess. How
I mean,
are
I
you guys
suppose
doing?
none of us can be doing too good if we were roped into another Portman special.
Just another adventure.
You see, as the baggage claim is starting to come down, you see
Jack Portman comes around on the little carousel.
just. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. He comes in, he's sitting on a piece of luggage.
Oh, that one's mine.
So fucking dumb. No, you see, it's almost like it was meant to be. You see, Teddy, you see your big rucksack on the, you see another duffel bag come around that's yours, you know it. Olivia, you see your full-size Louis Vuitton chest come around. And David, you see your ballistics case that, is checked and secured. It's zip tied around. It's got, credentials on it saying that you are an military, paramilitary operative, that you have, it's funny because on the ballistics case, it has all of the licenses and things you need that when it goes through TSA, they go, okay, he's cleared. One of these.
I remember hearing at some point in the past someone on the internet being like, "God, can you believe like the baggage handlers lost my cello or something?" And someone said, "Next time, put a gun in the cello case. they won't lose it."
You see them come around, and each one of them has like a blue ticket on it, right? And it comes at like there's other people waiting around the baggage claim, but yours three come out before anybody else's.
Oh, leave it to Portman to know all the strings to pull.
Man, he does have a way with ways, doesn't he? Well, shoot. So, I mean, we're really up against it again here, friends. I mean, I assume we all saw the same documents. That lady turning into a Werther's original and all. Oh man, I mean, the horrors never cease.
Oh, they never will, as long as Delta Green's around.
Well, that's why they keep calling in their A-team. Because, I tell you what, when cosmic horrors tuck themselves in at night, they get told ghost stories about me hiding under their bed.
You just see David rub his temples.
There's going to be a lot of that. You miss me? You miss me, Kaplan?
Oh, Teddy, how I missed you.
But don't worry. No, I got my degree now. I'm going to be locked in, okay? You're going to see a new side of Theodore Booker. I'm going to be a consummate professional. I
got my degree now. I'm going to be locked in. Oh, fuck. That's funny.
I don't see nobody turning into candy here in this airport. Where do you think we should head next?
Instructions were just to wait in the terminal.
And you see the kind of like the slide doors leading out to the taxi area, and you see a kind of older gentleman kind of walking up, and he's got a sign that says DG Bachelor Party.
Subtle.
Oh, look at that. Someone's getting married.
Congratulations, Teddy. Let's go.
What? This is news to me.
So you walk up to him and he goes, "You guys here for the bachelor party?"
Yeah, the Bachelor changes ones at midnight. See, they're always using code language in secret agencies. I've learned a thing or two over my time with the agency. Hello, sir.
Typically, the codes are discussed beforehand.
Well, no, they all just make them up. See, that's how you know, is if you meet somebody else speaking absolute nonsense, that's how you identify each other.
Okay, right. Car's out front. Come on. And you hop out and you see like a beat up fucking Ford Pinto. It's a piece of shit, but it's like blue. It's got tinted windows. And he goes and he opens and he's wearing like a kind of disheveled outfit and he opens the doors for you.
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
To you, madame. Not you, the lady. Ladies first.
Charmed. And she'll just she'll pull a little handkerchief out of her purse and put it on the seat and sit down.
And he opens the trunk and starts taking your bags and like putting them in. And he's like trying to jam the ballistics case into like the fucking foot trunk and it's not fitting. And he's like,
yeah, David just like staring at him. Like,
yeah. It's okay. I'll have to put the middle seat down. It'll be fine. And he goes around and he puts the middle seat down and he slides the case through and he goes, look, see, fits like a glove. Slams the trunk, gets in, and starts driving you away as you guys go down the road. So what are you guys doing in Seattle?
Bachelor party.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, who's
we are
getting
bachelors,
married?
all three of us.
Oh. I guess that makes sense. I guess that tracks.
We are three bachelors celebrating our batchin' ways. And I wink at Olivia.
And she just gives him a bewildered face. Just, yep, 3 bachelors.
Yep, all 3 of us, bachelors.
Just 3 little bachelors jumping on the bed.
You guys,
don't bump your head. I'm sorry. You know it's
oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm so sorry.
And you see the guy, he just goes, "Oh, all right, well, that's nice. You guys mind if I listen to some music? You guys mind if I listen to some music while we drive? We got about 20 minutes.
I insist.
And he puts on 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton.
Sir, I believe this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. And he pulls out his lanyard. Let me see, I met her. And he starts launching. And the car carries on into the sunset.
5 as the car rolls on. And that is where we are going to take our break.
Perfect.
We're going to take a quick break there. I hope all of you are having a good old time. Go make sure that you get a drink, get some food, keep yourself refreshed.
Can I do a giveaway?
Oh, ooh! Holy hell! Yes, you can.
A cambio? A camblio?
A cambio.
Yes,
running girl.
Cambio.
Put this in your ear and tell the people what they've won.
Okay.
Campbell, tell us what we're giving away tonight.
Hello, party people.
Look at your arms.
You're in.
Oh, there I am. Hello, party people. We do have a giveaway tonight. I just decided.
Nice. Tell the people what we're giving away, Campbell.
I love this bet.
We're giving away oh shit, you're my arms. We're giving away a gorgeous set of modern artifice dice. Can you open them with your arms?
Campbell, hold your hands a little higher, Campbell.
We're giving away this gorgeous set of modern artifice dice that was gifted to us by Modern Artifice at this year's PAX Unplugged.
Yeah.
And I have an entry. I have an entry question based on what I've seen so far of the game. Oh my
Give it to us. Give it to us, Campbell.
Okay, so In order to enter, go to Instagram at CriticalFailDM, and you will comment this on our most recent post, which is the intro video for this here game with our signature tunes. And I would love for you to comment. So earlier on, Trevor said, well, blow my nose and call me a hanky. I would love for you to come up with your own, well, bite me on the butt and call me an apple. Well, blow my nose and call me a hanky.
Well, spank my ass and call me Shirley. Right.
Well, call me this and do one of these in order to win this set of Modern Artifice dice. Wait, Trevor, show the people a little close-up of the dice. They're really gorgeous. There's like a little opaque bit and a little translucent bit. They're very oceanic and cool.
Ooh.
Can we do that giveaway, Ned? Is that allowed?
Sure, of course we can. Ooh, look at those fancies. Ooh,
those are cool.
So go to most recent Instagram post on Instagram at CriticalFailDM. Your best, well, bite me on the whatever and call me a this kind of phrase. Okay, here I go. Bye.
There you go. Do that. We'll be back in 5. Don't go nowhere. Don't touch the channel button. Don't do nothing. We'll see you in 5 minutes. Be right back. Oh, well, I didn't see you guys come in.
I did. I chose not to say anything.
Kay decided to read her book. I don't know if we'll get her back in time.
Hello. Oh my God! Look at you, Kay.
In a moment of repose.
I've been waiting to do that. Yeah, since the last time I was on stream, I redecorated my office. So now I have last time I sat over in that corner and the camera faced that way. So I was against that wall. And now it's all rearranged. And
Can we give Campbell a nice big warm welcome to episode 1 of season 3?
I'm so happy to be here. It was really fun. I was walking home from my last class of my adult intermediate scene study, acting 2, that I've been teaching. I had it all figured out, y'all. I was going to finish my class last week, but then snow happened. And then suddenly I was like, Ned, I won't be there. But it was really pleasurable to walk home and watch the stream and get a little on-ramp. So nice.
I would say, Campbell, we should complete our necklace across, but we have a Ned between us on stream, so we can't quite.
Hold on. I'll grab it. Ready?
Hold on, let me look.
Can't quite connect.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm going in the right direction.
It looks like I'm just pinching nipples, but I'm not. I'm
the other way.
Other way.
No, I'm going away.
There you go.
Look at that. There's the wholesome dear horny this evening.
Begin the magical girl Japanese anime transformation.
Oh my God.
Clip that.
The
awkward third wheel. Boy, if I had a nickel. Jesus.
In my most repeated phrase ever, which was one time on Dungeons and Daddies, when Freddie was introducing his season 2 high school character who was a cool anime kid, he was had a whole scene, and then he was and then my intro music kicks in.
Very funny.
All right, Ned, we're ready for gaming. I'm here, not here.
Or are we ready for? What do we usually do? Giveaway.
Giveaway.
Give it away. Let's give it away.
To give it away now.
Give it away now to a person. Oh, y'all, the entries, fabulous. Well done, everyone. We will be awarding this one to a special person who said, well, give me flaming locks of auburn hair and call me Jolene. It's Goon Files.
That's a good one.
Very nice.
And that person is Maria Di Donato, 18 on Instagram.
Hey, congrats, Maria. Congrats on the win.
The dice are ever in your favor. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support on here and your support on Insta and TikTok. You're a person who's always shouting us out on TikTok. We appreciate you. And so I'll be reaching out to you for your shipping info, and we will send you a really beautiful set of Modern Artifice dice. Thank you, everybody, for submitting.
Haster the Ghost says, but weirdly, Ned is the one turning into the magical girl in the anime compilation. Yeah, exactly.
True. That's true.
Okay. The commercials fade, and we have a black screen.
Yeah. Now back to our program.
All right. And we kind of fade up on what is the 3 agents walking into a cul-de-sac of a little area right outside of Seattle. I'm going to pull up. Let me see if I can pull up here.
Man, I never trusted cul-de-sacs. Like, what is it? Is it a driveway? Is it a road? Like, what's going on?
Truth. Truth. That's all I got. That's all I got. Caught me off guard. And that's what you get. I'm gonna cut you guys to a image here, this map right here, that shows you kind of the greater Seattle area. It's gonna give you some images to look at.
Cool.
And you'll see the medical center, you'll see the Greaves' home. So you see a couple of things going on up there. You guys land into downtown Seattle, or you land into SeaTac Airport, and you have that long drive heading up toward Mill Creek. That's where you're heading up toward.
Historically, driving ain't our strong suit.
So the older man is driving you guys up there, and
thank God.
And he has a drive score of 99.
he's kind of driving. You know, we established Dolly Parton's 9 to 5 was playing the first time, but the time is yours. You got a little time to kill and maybe catch up.
As I think Olivia is just like crammed in, like cross-legged in her her flying suit, which is just like a suit, and she's got like a little pencil skirt, and she looks fabulous, but she's very uncomfortable.
And sitting like directly.
Oh, she's not in the middle seat, is she?
I thought we folded the middle seat down to fit in.
Oh, you did. So is she in the front seat? Is she shotgun?
She might insist. Well, yeah, she might insist on being front seat, but perhaps just out of decorum and politeness, she would give that to the person with the longest legs, which is probably, I don't know, Teddy. But yeah, I miscounted the number of people in the car. There are only 3 of us. I thought for a second she was gonna have to just sit on Kaplan's lap.
What a tragedy.
Well, let's hold
I'm
on.
fine with that. I would like it on the record. I am fine with that.
Tyler has been trying to make out with Kay's Goon Files character now for like 3 years, for fuck's sake.
It's true. And
all right, let's bring this stream to a screeching halt. Who's in the front seat?
Hey, let's say it's me. I got excited about Dolly Parton, and so I'm up in the front seat.
Okay. Yeah, I think awesome. As much as Olivia would like the space of being in riding shotgun, I think the image of Teddy just chatting to this guy the whole way about his experience of Dolly Parton is the funnier choice. So let's go with that.
So we have Teddy up in the front chatterboxing the driver, but we have a moment, we have a scene here with Olivia and David in the back.
Kaplan.
Olivia.
It's been a few years. Have you been?
Could be better.
Any field work between then and now? Field work, by which I mean, and of course by field work I mean trips to bachelor parties.
Yeah, that's about all I do these days.
All you do? My word.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, I am private sector now.
Interesting. How's that partying been?
Boring, but lucrative.
I'm surprised we didn't cross paths before.
As am I. I'm surprised in myself. I didn't think I would miss this as much as I did. I was oddly excited.
Yeah, it's nice to work with someone you can count on.
That's true.
And so did you know that she wrote Jolene and I Will Always Love You in one night? One night! The most I ever done in one night was infiltrate a dance club, do hard drugs, save a cowboy's soul, and fight a demon.
Well, that certainly sounds like a lot, Mr. Booker. I mean, really, that's a hell of a night. Listen, I
ain't nothing to it.
I have the whole compendium of Parton in the glove box there. If you want to grab it, we can listen to every track she's ever written.
You son bitch!
So bitch. Amazing. Oh my God. Infiltrate a club, do hard drugs, save a cowboy's soul, and kill a demon in one night.
Kill a demon.
Holy hot damn. We see from the bottom of the screen the car goes by, and it's like the camera's sitting on the asphalt as the car drives away down the highway. And then we have a bird's eye view, like a drone shot of this car on the driveway as we see it going through the landscape of Seattle. Like just big, beautiful Pacific Northwest trees, untouched waterways, just beautiful, beautiful land. And you make your way up to the area that was on the map toward Mill Creek, toward the Greaves' home. And as you pull up, you see the entire place is quarantined off. You still see giant ET-like tents over the home with walkways, and there are people walking around in like what looks like hazmat suits. And you see that from the bottom of like the cul-de-sac. Everything up there is all working and bustling, and at the bottom of the cul-de-sac, you see. Please hold.
Is she doing her own theme music?
You see Roberta Kane, an older, not older, like I want to say like 44, Hispanic woman, and she has a badge that says CDC, and she's standing at like where the kind of break off is keeping people out from this area as you guys pull up.
So yeah, Kane's the CDC lady, right? Yeah. And also a Delta Green contact. Oh, okay.
She's also the Delta Green contact.
All right, yeah. So she's the one who like she knows.
So as you pull up, the guy goes, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's paid for. You guys have a lovely bachelor party. I hope everything goes well."
Thank you. We are all getting married.
To each other or to other people?
Yes, it's 2006, brother.
What? I suppose you're right. Anybody want a Werther's original before you get out?
No.
No. No.
No. Anything but that.
Well, they're complimentary. Okay.
Be off, bachelor man. We're done with you. We got important business to attend to. I appreciate your taste. Thank you. Actually, I'm gonna text you, and we'll talk about going to DollyCon. Okay, bye. Thank you.
Yeah, all right. Be good, Mr. Booker. And you see this beat up Ford Pinto kind of drive off down the road.
I like that guy.
Has excellent taste in music and cars.
So, you're the guys and the gal.
This is Kane saying this?
Yeah.
Yes. You must be...
Kane. Roberta.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
You can call me Robbie.
Robbie it is. I'm Olivia.
So, Portman filled you in?
Well, yeah, gave us a dossier.
He kept getting cryptic like he likes to do. I'm assuming you got a little more you can deliver for us.
Well, yeah, I'm the one who called it in.
Right.
So... Well, it's not good. You got a bunch of people up here who saw a bunch of shit that they shouldn't have seen. And also, more importantly, you got a CDC flight that's down in the Montana mountains. So, y'all are gonna have to split up and figure this shit out.
Split up? Ooh, that don't tend to go too good for us. I should be supervised. Send one of the smart ones with me.
No, Teddy, you have a degree now.
You're right. I do. I am one of the smart ones. Never mind.
All right, listen.
Were all of the samples loaded onto that plane?
No. There's one down at the morgue. The one... Greaves' living girlfriend. Anna. Yeah. Her body's down at the morgue. So... There's definitely something to look into there. But... Well, Greaves' body is up at the top of the cul-de-sac. You'll probably want to take a look at it.
Start there. Anything immediately in danger of leaking out to the public? Aside from perhaps this plane accident over the mountains.
Yeah, we've kept it under the wraps for now. We said that it was a... we said it was a control tower issue, but that's not gonna fly for long. Those are public lands, and a lot of people like to go hunting out there and like to drive around that area. So, you're gonna have to figure it out before people start to figure out what the fuck happened out there.
What have you been telling people who did see the candification?
Oh, sulfuric acid is a hell of a fucking thing to mess around with.
Oh, sure.
But the other thing is that we've done a really good job at keeping news crews out, as you can see. And she kind of points down like 4 or 5 blocks down. There's another squared off area where like there's news crews kept and like nobody is allowed to kind of come down this area. It's taped off, it's blocked off, it's, and as you see all of the CDC bubblage and stuff.
So we got a body down in the morgue, body up by the cul-de-sac. Any other hot spot? Anything else we should take a look at as the special investigators we are?
I don't know. The birds were on top of the body for a while, but I don't know. I haven't seen them in a while. But aside from that, you got the body of the morgue, you got the CDC crash.
Oh, the crash. Well, listen, and I turn to the team. I will volunteer for plane crash duty. I feel my talent's best served tracking through the bushes to try and find a downed plane. I think that's within my wheelhouse. So I'm gonna volunteer for heading out into the woods to find a downed plane duty, unless anybody has any objections.
None.
Well,
so maybe if you two want to check out the bodies, I'll check out the crash, and we can keep in touch, report back, and give a big old juicy book report on everything we find.
Well, you guys are already here. You might as well come up and look at what we have up here.
Sure.
No, yeah. I'd rather go into the woods. No, that's a good idea. Let's go.
No, I think we're good here.
Okay. Well, all right.
Fuck me, I guess. Okay. Yeah, no, okay,
I throw my entire handler's guide out the window.
Well, you were saying split up, so I was just anticipating that.
Well, yeah, Mr. Booker, after you see what we've uncovered here, I don't know what we're dealing with, but it's gotta be something that just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. How he died, how she died, it doesn't make fucking sense. The footprints, all of that.
Nothing makes sense until you break $1. Let's go.
You got some PPE for us? Hazmat suits, respirators.
Yeah. Come on up. They'll scrub you in. So you go up and you go up to a bigger kind of pavilion, and they scrub you in. They spray you with this aerosol stuff. They put you in suits. You put the masks on over the suits. They spray you with a liquid while you're in the suit, iodine. You know, they want to make sure it's not radiated, whatever the hell is in here, anything of the sort. And you walk inside the house. Immediately when you
Olivia, I am your father.
Oh, got an extensive DVD collection down in that bunker, huh?
No, actually, I saw that one. I came to that one a little later. Can you believe the brother and sister kissed? What a twist ending! I did not see that one coming.
Throws everybody for a loop, Teddy, the first time they watch it.
Anyway, let's carry on.
As you
That's
walk
the
into
best story of incest since 'Tis Pity She's a Whore.
Nice throw, Campbell. Nice throw. You walk in to the tent, and the tent actually leads to the start of the driveway, where you see the bubbling, disfiguring ending of Tybalt Greaves. And all that is left is a right hand and a left foot.
Ugh. The end of the so it bubbled all the way down to the driveway.
Like where this all occurred was at the end of the driveway. That's where he made it before he died. He makes, like it looks like he collapsed at the end of the driveway. And you see his right hand is reaching out.
Well, so wait, he done turned into simple syrup, all except for his hand and his foot. What do you think could have been different about his hand and his foot?
Somebody want to give me some sort of roll, maybe, to try to figure that out? Remember, you'll also see that you also know that when the sun came up, sunrise 7:09 a.m. in your briefing, right? Officers outside call Stubbs to look at something strange happening to Greaves's body. Over 8 minutes, it collapses into a blue-black goo that solidifies to the consistency of hard candy and smells of chlorine and honey. The process leaves only Greaves's, I'm sorry, I was wrong, left hand and feet intact.
So it's a left hand and a right foot on that, like where there's original body?
Yes. So you see this big bubbling pile of like goop that's hardened, and you also see a left hand and 2 right feet. Like and a right foot and a left foot.
Still attached.
Welcome, Raiders! We got disembodied limbs and we got Raiders.
Well, you came just in time to see a body turn into a Jolly Rancher. Aren't you excited?
The way you said that, I thought that disembodied limbs was like someone's username. Wow, okay.
Welcome, disembodied limbs, our favorite patron.
Yeah. So you see this body. It's not a body anymore. It is it looks like a congealed pile of blue and black bubbling hardened.
Right, like somebody left a Jolly Rancher on the sidewalk.
And it just melted, right? So it's
and then kind of like
hard.
hardened again. Yeah, I'm with you.
So now it's this hard kind of thing.
But so hand and feet are still people parts.
Yes.
All right, I got it. Okay, this is a cheek slapping mystery. Color me intrigued, and I'm gonna go. What should I say? I'm gonna go down to one knee and do some survival instinct, some inspection.
Sure. Give me a roll. Yeah.
I'm looking through my skills here.
What would you call for, Mr. Handler?
Give me a
I would like to persuade this goo to tell us why it's goo.
Give me your secrets, goo.
Why are you
Give me a survival
goo?
roll. Yeah, give me that survival roll. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Here I go.
All right, let's see how you do. My survival's pretty good too. I may join in on that, but let's see. I want to see yours first.
I got a 15 under 72.
I'll just go
Very
home.
nice, very nice.
Teddy, you look at this bubbling kind of thing that occurred. And you know what it looks a lot like? It looks a lot like the reaction that something has to UV rays of sunlight. Violent rays of sunlight. So when it doesn't react well to UV rays, it doesn't have any sort of protection in any way, shape, or form, so it bubbles. It has a violent reaction of sorts. This is the only thing that you can piece together has happened by the light hitting his body. Is it caused this kind of violent reaction to UV rays?
UV radiation is sometimes associated with this kind of hardened goo. Is that what I'm taking away?
You're taking away that was the cause of this. That it wasn't necessarily the, like the hardening goo is still a mystery to you. You're like, what the fuck is this? Why was this in this body? But now you can deduce why that occurred. It occurred because whatever this thing was does not take lightly to sunlight. It hates it. Whatever was occurring with Tybalt, it seems, was not pleasantly happy with the fact that sunlight was hitting it. And the only other thing that you can deduce is that the legs, the feet, and the hands had not actually been touched by whatever was going on with him. Or it hadn't reached that, or it hadn't, you know what I mean?
So it's not that UV lights did this. Something occurred to them which made them into some sort of entity or substance that is weak to ultraviolet light.
That's what you've deduced. Yeah.
Wow, I did go to college.
Yes. Yeah, you deduced. That's exactly what you deduced. You were like, something happened to Tybalt Greaves that made him unrealistically weak to UV rays. If the human body can take UV rays and it gets sunburn, or over long, extreme terms, it might get cancer. But like, if you were to stand like inches from the sun, the UV rays would literally bubble you. It would melt you, and that's exactly.
It's like somebody took a big old magnifying glass, just melted him like an ant.
Is there a glove on the hand?
There is no glove on the hand. Yeah, just a bare hand. But Teddy, do you tell them that you think that?
Yeah, well, okay, so look, I don't know. I really think he was just turned into candy, and then that candy melted in the sun. I think it's the sun that sort of turned him into this goo. Whatever happened to him turned him either into some kind of candy-like person or into candy himself, and then he just got plumb cooked in the sun.
Strange that it would have affected one of his hands and not the other, and that it wouldn't have affected, or that it wouldn't have. Did the feet have shoes on them?
Well, it's just, I don't know, whatever infection or something was it just didn't make it that far. I don't know, maybe it started like centrally and spread out, and it didn't get to his hand or his feet,
Perhaps.
I don't know. What can you reckon, Livia? That's melted Jolly Rancher is about as far as I can get.
That's a fantastic question. As I'm looking through my skills, I don't see anything that's even remotely related to this.
David, you get a text on your. Do you have like a BlackBerry? What do you have? A BlackBerry? What are you working with?
Yeah, 2006 BlackBerry seems right.
Yeah.
Right.
Did the iPhone launch yet?
2007 was when the iPhone launched.
Oh, we're in a pre-iPhone world. That feels good.
Pre-iPhone world, yeah.
Got the stylus out,
Yeah, you get a text from your old pal Lieutenant Mike Johnson. Shoots you a message.
Isn't that what they're called? BBSs? BlackBerry something or other?
Yeah.
They're called
Yeah.
roommates.
It says, the message says, everything okay? You've been pinged in Seattle, ?
Yeah, so all he says is just like, all good, I'll stay in touch.
He replies back with, let me know if you need info on anything. Enter.
Yeah, will do. And then while that's after that, or actually before that exchange, like when Teddy's looking at the body, I want to just like look around and see if like anyone is watching us or like just anything else that seems out of place.
Give me a alertness roll.
Citizen candy cane.
54 under 80.
Amazing. David, you look around and you're seeing kind of the things that everything was described to. And then you kind of look out the window. There's like a little saran wrap window, plexiglass window in this kind of hut thing. And you look out and you see if like any of the neighbors are looking, and like there's a neighbor on the front porch like talking with like a cousin or whatever, and they're like pointing, oh yeah, they were, they're complaining about the whole CDC thing. And then your eye catches the power line, and up at the power line you see like 7 or 8 crows all up there, and they're all just kind of like looking. Or they're just kind of looking around.
That was good. That was good. Bird head movement, Ned. I appreciated that. As a bird enthusiast, that was good for me.
Ned and I both have a BFA from the University of the Arts.
Yes, but did you laminate that BFA, and do you carry it around your neck on a lanyard?
No, I don't.
No,
I
the
don't.
horse is right there.
I just do this. And people can tell that I'm an actor. I am acting like a bird. Jesus, Murphy. So that's what you see, Dave.
All right, so I cast Talk with Animals. No, I'm just
Wrong game, but
Talk about it. Break the game.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I look at that, and I kind of like, I want to look at like, just like the ground that's like around them, like what if they could be looking at anything, and then I'll also like give Teddy an elbow and like point it out to him.
Nice. David, what did you roll again? You under your max?
I think it was a 54 under 80.
Okay, that's great. You look up at the crows, and then you look down. And where the crows are up on the power line, you see 2 dead ones on the ground, like directly beneath the power line. And it doesn't look like they landed and were like shocked or whatever. It looks like they just were up there and fell.
We need to keep an eye. Oh wait, I probably haven't noticed them yet. Go ahead, proceed.
That's what you see.
Okay, so I think, Olivia, what you would see was like me like elbowed Teddy and like not up to the crows, and then like point out the ones on the ground and be like, what the fuck you think happened there?
Corvus brachyrhynchos, or the American crow. Can I roll to see if these crows are acting suspiciously?
You sure can.
Aren't they?
I pull out my bird whistle.
You better have your fucking bird whistle nearby.
Actually, I don't have it right with me. No, I don't. So I don't think I actually have it. I have to actually have it to have it. So
you need to have it. You have to have it nearby.
I should have brought my bird. I knew I should have brought my bird whistle, but I needed to make room around my neck for my dolly photo. Anyway.
Yeah, Olivia thinks back as she's like sort of pulls the dossier out of her bag and is sort of looking through it, and recalls the initial report that Amanda Griffin's body was found in the kitchen with like blue-black congealed blood spilling out of her mouth, and then Tybalt too is like a blue-black hard candy pile, right? Chlorine and honey. And knowing that these birds were found picking at the body, she's now wondering if some sort of particle was passed between all these living creatures, and says, just like sort of hits Kaplan on the arm and says, we need to watch those birds. I think the same thing might happen to those that happened to our guy here.
Well, you think they're going to turn into little black cherries?
I think they probably are. If they consumed the same substance that Tybalt was in contact with, perhaps Amanda was the origin. But her body is still at the morgue.
Wait.
And as far as we know, still intact. But if those creatures ingested whatever this was, there's a good chance that, well, I have to assume there's a good chance that whatever happened to him is going to happen to them.
Well, look, I don't know much, but I do know of the medical field that everything comes down to poo. Can I try and investigate the underneath where they're all sat? Can I see if there's any droppings on the ground beneath?
Sure, but in order to do that, you have to leave the tent and go outside. Like, to get any more information, one of you is gonna have to kind of go over there and check out what's going on with these birds. And
I think this is time sensitive. I think we need to take a look at these birds before they dissolve.
Yeah, I'll do it. Y'all see if you can find anything else.
Are the birds in direct sunlight?
They are.
They are. Okay, then I think we need to hurry. We need to take a look.
Good thinking. Good thinking.
Guano.
Not.
Bat droppings. Guano.
Do not touch them. Under any circumstances.
Olivia, I touched a lot of things in my day, and if there's anything I learned, it's what to touch and what's a bird. So here I go.
I can't.
I do it every time. I was like, I'm gonna show a new. He's evolved. I'm gonna show a new.
God.
Teddy's gonna be restrained. He's graduated college now. He's gonna be restrained and professional.
Teddy, take an inspiration. Teddy, you walk over to these birds.
And
well, hello there, little pose. How are you today?
And you notice that they have a weirder color to them. Most crows are like black, like just straight up black.
If they catch the sun just right, though, you can see rainbows in their feathers.
Yeah, but you notice like really almost streaks of blue.
Oh, Olivia was right. They're turning into blue cherry gushers right before our very eyes.
But not like bubbling or anything. You just see like blue streaks, like in their feathers. Give me an alertness roll.
I'd be happy to. Here I go. Where is it? Hang on. There we go. Here I go. Oh, it's an 8. I'm sure that's under my alertness. Yes, it's an 8 under 71. I'm wrong. Listen, that's what a college degree will do for you kids. Stay in school.
You go up to check out one of the birds on the ground.
Uh-oh.
One of the dead birds.
Mm-hmm.
Or one of the birds that has fallen.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah.
And you notice something like, it looks like something scaly, like underneath some of the feathers. And maybe with like a pencil or something, you kind of move the feathers away.
It's a Dolly Parton Pez dispenser.
Great. You move these feathers away with a polydarton. Fuck me. A Dolly Parton Pez dispenser. You move these feathers away. And what you see is the unmistakable forefinger and thumb of a human being growing out of the raven. Give me a sanity roll.
What the hell? Oh, Lord in heaven and Dolly on earth. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna roll something. Here we go. Sanity. So I'm trying to get below my current sanity. Is that right?
That's right.
Oh yeah, I did it. It's a 16 below 63.
Awesome. Let me just.
Holy moly! I mean, I knew crows had developed tool use, but this is something else.
So you take 1 point of sanity in seeing that unnatural fucking thing. So how does that manifest for you, Teddy?
He takes a step back. It's just a finger and a thumb.
It's literally that. It's the forefinger and the thumb of a human appendage.
Is there a way? I'll try. I want to get back to excuse me, Olivia, and see and get him to check the body and make sure. Does that hand that's still there? Does it still have all its fingers?
Yep.
It does.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Check with
Olivia. Without having to go through the rigmarole.
Teddy walks up to like the plexiglass and is like,
he just starts knocking on the plexiglass. Olivia, does the hand have all its digits?
Olivia walks right up to the glass and goes, "Yes, Teddy, and you don't need to say that in such a way that the entire state is gonna know."
Oh. I'm sorry. I just got this. The book of the bird's got fingers, Olivia. The bird, it's got some fingers. So I think you were right. Either them birds is the cause of the infection, or they picked up whatever he had. Should we bring in one of them birds for study? You think I could put one in a trash bag?
I think absolutely yes. We need to bring those birds in. They need to be looked at.
Here I go.
So there's only one problem. Some of those birds are still alive.
Well, the dead ones.
I'll get one of the dead ones.
So I will remind you real quick.
Oh, that we need to like contain this shit?
I'm gonna remind you. Your mission
is to make this campaign last 7 episodes.
God damn it, Campbell. Your mission
we need to contain stuff too.
Is to identify and contain unnatural threats.
Oh,
Prevent further unnatural threats from developing and prevent public awareness to the unnatural.
Yikes. Okay.
You have now identified that these birds on this power line
a vector for
have some sort of
containment breach
shit going on with them.
Okay.
Oh, hell. Well, sure. We can't have them just flapping off to who knows where, dropping little infected turds all over the neighborhood, turning people into Swiss rolls. No. Captain, how many guns do you have on you right now?
And he looks at himself and he's like, 7.
Well, because we gotta get them. We can't do them one at a time. They'll fly off. We need to get us some of them. He's still on the other side of the glass. Get some of them scientists. We all need to shoot them at the same time.
Teddy!
I'm sorry, I get excited.
All right, so Kaplan pulls out one gun from his left chest, one gun from the right.
You're just gonna start fucking
my
firing.
God.
One to Olivia, one to Teddy. Then he pulls one from each sock.
Oh my God, are you serious? He does have 7 guns on him.
Then he pulls one from the back of the belt.
Hold on. All right. Trigger finger.
Look, the voice of reason is speaking.
And then he pulls a silencer out of his other chest. He's like, wait, I got 2 silencers for these ones.
That's good.
That's only 2. I will remind both of you that there are multiple news crews less than a block away. I think we need to find a way to silently.
Bird flu, and they had to be contained.
I think we need to find a way to silently take down these birds. They're on a power line, right?
Ma, they're gonna gonna shoot some fucking ravens on the power lines, Ma.
The worlds are colliding, Ma.
What you gotta bet? You go. Oh, what you think? You gonna electrocute them somehow, Olivia?
That's the best bet I have. That's the best guess I have right now, unless we have some way of bringing them back down to Earth and luring them down with something in a way that we can take them, eliminate them with a little bit more discretion.
Perhaps I can sing the song of their people, and it'll draw them close.
Oh, now I'm gonna feel bad about it.
And working 9 to 5. Does it work?
God, I hate you.
Does it work?
Did it work?
Roll a disguise check.
Throws papers off.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God. I have to throw it back to Haster the Ghost, who a couple minutes ago in the chat said, damn, that bird's looking kind of dumb with this finger and a thumb and the shape of an L on its corpse.
Yeah! Excellent work.
Also, thank you,
Koopa
With gifted subs. Huge!
The Big Jasper!
Big Jasper with gifted subs. Thanks, y'all. That's great.
Sweet Christ almighty.
Hype.
Teddy, do you have survival?
I do, but we should probably go with Olivia's plan.
Okay, well, my plan is still formulating. I want to think of some way. Help me out here, guys. I'm not a nature girl. We need some way to lure these birds down where we can more discreetly contain them.
Well, they was eating the body. Maybe we can chip off some little pieces of it, lay it out like bait, and then we can just, jump them.
And risk them picking it up. And I like that idea. And my head went there first too, but we also risk them then picking it up in their talons and flying back to wherever they will feel safer. Boy, skills. What this? I had this.
Can you hack the power line and overcharge it and give them all jolts?
You're thinking Diana. Olivia's not good
you have to seduce
right.
these birds.
I have to seduce these birds.
These
That's my wheelhouse. I gotta seduce these birds.
Somebody give me a survival roll.
I got it.
I'm gonna do one too. I'm good at survival.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll jump on that train.
Oh, we'll all do one. 6.
Oh, okay. Maybe I don't need to.
I'm serious. I can't lose tonight. 6 under 72.
Wow.
I got a 86 over 70.
I think calling to them works.
Teddy, listen, we laugh and joke, but you worked for the Forest Service. You are a smart guy, and you've been out in the wilderness. You know what these things sound like in West Virginia. And you stand out there, and you just go, and they start to literally, like 3 or 4 of them go and look down at you.
Hang on, it's working.
And before you know it, they all kind of, like, 1 kind of comes down, 2 kind of comes down, 3 kind of comes down. They all kind of come down, like, at your feet.
Teddy, could you maybe get them into one of the tents?
Oh my! Well, I think they're my best friends now. I'm like the Pied Piper. Edgar Allan Poe is rolling in his grave. Hang on, let me see if I can lead them. You lead them through the desert to the tent. Come on.
Get them inside something.
I try and lead them like the Pied Piper into the research tent.
Give me another survival roll. And as you do this, Teddy, anybody who sees them, which would be David and Olivia and all of you, you start to see that up close, they are kind of wonky. One of them has a human eye on the right side of its head. Another one is got like the first 2 toes on the left side where it's, where its talons should be. They are like quite deformed. And anybody seeing this for the first time needs to give me a sanity roll.
Yeah, that's fair.
Including me. Oh no, I already saw it.
You already saw it, Teddy.
I thought you meant me leading them like a child's fable character, but you mean the body parts. That makes more sense.
I mean, that's equally disturbing, seeing Teddy bounce up and down doing the fucking.
Oh shoot! I can't tell if this die is this die doesn't have a little dot next to the 6 and the 9. I can't tell if it's a 9 or a 6. And
Kazi says they all gather in a tent and shapeshift into people. Hello, my name is Dmitry Martikov, and we're the keepers of the
Nice, nice, Kazi. Excellent, excellente.
Okay, I passed just barely.
Yeah, 42 under 56 for me.
Great, both of you just take 1 point of sanity damage for. Yeah, it's a 1 or 1d4 on a fail. So. Yeah, so you guys, I mean, let me ask you this. Were you expecting to see crows with human body parts growing out of them? Yeah. So
I was not. I am definitely subtly putting a silencer on one of my pistols, though.
So it's up to you. Do you want to take these birds out? You want to investigate them? I leave it up to you. You can do whatever you want, but
I don't think these birds are long for this world, and I think any commotion that we cause is just going to be more things that can breach containment.
Yeah, so I'm not doing anything yet. I'm letting Teddy try to get them out of sight, but if they like take off, I'm just going to shoot them. And so I get one silencer on one gun and I hand it to Olivia, and then I get another one on my second pistol, and then that's the one I'm keeping, just like, you know, right at my gut, just in case I need to draw it real quick.
So you guys see that 4 of like these 7 birds, as they start to walk into the tent, just keel over. It's like they're physically unable to continue going, and they just like die.
4 down, 3 to go.
There's 3 left, and they're just kind of like it almost looks like they're not in their right mind. Like it looks like they're like tainted in some way.
They look sick or something. I think their tummies is upset by snacking on them on that melted hard candy. Poor little things. They only was doing what came natural.
If Teddy can get Teddy, do you think you can get the rest of those 3 inside the tent? Or at least just keep them nearby, because they're probably going to keel over soon.
So the 3 that are outside are still not. They're out. Not the 3 that are still alive are not in the tent yet.
No. You got them all in the tent.
They're all in.
Okay.
As they all kind of moved in, like 4 of them just fucking died.
Oh, is there one? I would go to one. Little soldier. I sure plumb would like to help you if I could.
I'd just like to show you this image just to give everybody a fucking sanity roll.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You got fingers. I'm gonna call you Elvis. I'm gonna teach you to play the guitar.
This is so sad. Oh my god.
It's gonna be okay, Elvis. Don't you worry. We're gonna find a way to cure you of this. Don't worry. I went to college specifically for forestry. I'm gonna find some bird medicine.
And that one dies.
Elvis! No! Elvis! Why did I agree to do this again? Elvis!
This reminds me of when I lived in New York, and I would go like between auditions. I would hang out at that plaza on like 50th and 8th, and there was like just like a little restaurant there. I'd like go get a sandwich and sit down, kill time. And there was one pigeon that I would see all the time that had a little club foot. I called him Clubby, and I would always give him crumbs.
Oh,
Clubby. I hope you lived a good life, Clubby.
Rip Elvis, we hardly knew ye.
2 left.
They're inside the tent.
Yep.
Olivia just closes the zipper or whatever seal she can.
Nice.
Teddy, keep your hazmat suit on. Zip.
All right,
And
well, we
yeah.
got him in the tent.
I think just run out the clock.
Well, they're not going. I guess they're not going nowhere. I don't have the
Another
heart.
one kills over.
I don't have the heart to put the little fellers down. I suppose it'd be a mercy, I guess. But once I found a crow with a broken wing. He was stuck in an air scrubber vent in the bunker. Being honest, more was broken than just the wing, but that was the one I thought I could fix. Is there still one?
There's still one. Just kind of looking at you.
We're just I think we're just running out the clock.
Or is there like any type of net or anything?
Is there any scientists? Is it just like
or...
investigators around? Do any scientists want to look at these mutated creatures before they all drop dead? This could be a valuable opportunity.
I could give it a muscle relaxer.
Do you want a scientist to come look at this?
Well, why not? We're trying to get to the bottom of it, aren't we? Ain't we?
So few of these scientists, a lot of from the outside of the tent. Teddy, only one person on this crew aside from us is authorized to be at a bachelor party. So probably make sure you keep it contained.
Oh, I got you. Okay. So.
Teddy, you sweet ray of sunshine. God damn it.
I don't want to just sit here and watch birds die. That's not why I joined the United States government.
And the next one dies.
This is the worst day of my life.
Oh my God. Oh.
With all the birds dying and you guys standing there and Teddy just going, God damn it.
This is so upsetting, Ned.
We cut to.
Jesus.
Thank God.
10 more birds.
Just stop
10 more birds all with cleft feet. Now, we cut to.
One has a little like a little newsy cap.
Campbell.
Awful.
Why don't you tell us where we are?
I think we hard cut from Teddy standing in a hazmat suit. His but dead birds all around him as he screams, "This is the worst day of my life."
Slow zoom out.
Zoom out.
Yeah.
And on Bird's
Crane
wing,
shot.
we travel across space. And suddenly we slam into utter quiet in like a house that looks like it's from Breaking Bad, like beige carpet, beige walls. And we're looking down a hallway into a bedroom, and you just see a woman standing there, it sort of silhouetted in the doorway. And she's looking at the wall, like across from her in the room. Late 20s. She's got thick, dark hair, braided. And as we pull in closer, we go into this room where she's looking at a desk where all of her stuff has been cleared out. It's been replaced by a sewing machine. And next to that sewing machine is like a stack of blank tote bags from Michael's. And it looks like her mother has picked up some hobbies since she's been away. She's tried to make some iron-on tote bags for Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. They're like all unfinished in puffy paint. She's standing in her childhood bedroom, and it's the first time she's been back in the house since things have shifted with her family. She sees that there's still a photo propped up on her nightstand of like her and her father after some championship tournament, as she takes a turn about the room, seeing all of the things that have changed since the last time she was there.
And at the end of the hallway, you see a door that is closed, that for the longest time in your life was always open.
I'm gonna turn out of my old bedroom feeling the sick feeling of having been moved on from. This room is not mine anymore, even though it's been a while since I've slept in that bed. And I start walking down the hallway towards that closed door. And as I do, I stop and stand in front of this wall of memorabilia. There are photos of guys in uniform and letters, degrees. Like, I recognize some of these guys in the photos. They've been around the house before. And then it's so quiet in this house, you can hear the clock ticking. And I'm suddenly aware that I have free reign of this place.
Yeah.
And as I'm looking at this wall, I'm not going through that door yet. I'm looking at this wall. And my eyes fall upon this one. I've passed it a million times before, but my eyes fall on this. In all these photos is a framed piece of paper. And the piece of paper reads, "Drill a hole in my hard drive." And I look around and I'm just struck with the passage of time. And I take off the wall, drill a hole in my hard drive. I flick the little, and I pull the back off of it and just take out this piece of paper.
Yeah.
And I see that it's written on a piece of paper that's marked. It's like from a hotel. It's like it's written on the paper that you would leave. That's like on the notepad in a hotel. Mm-hmm. And I just clock this name of this hotel. And then I look over at this closed door.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take this piece of paper. I'm gonna go try to open the door.
So you go to open the door and it's unlocked. It opens easily. As it opens, you see the remnants of your dad's office. The things and the accolades that used to hang on the wall are now in cardboard boxes. They were never picked up. They're there. And you see a hard oak desk. One that you remember climbing on and him telling you to get off of. And, you remember kicking soccer balls in between, areas of the, of the office and him saying, "Come on, would you get out?" Like that sort of stuff. And you take that piece of paper over to the desk and you look at it a little bit more, and there's just something in you that tells you to pull open the right bottom drawer. You're like, that's where I'm gonna start.
Yeah, I think I get like a shiver being in here. You can feel the stillness of it's been a long time since somebody's been in this room.
The stale air. Yeah.
Yep, I take off my U-Pit sweatshirt and I put it back on. And then I slam that note on the top of the desk and I boom, I just open all the drawers.
Give me an alertness roll.
I don't have any stats, Ned.
Oh, that's right.
I don't have any stats, so I'm gonna roll on luck. I'm gonna go, what's the average? What do you want to say,
give me
under 50, over 50?
Give me above a 25% is what you're looking for.
Above a 25?
Above a 25%.
Yes, 86.
Wow, 86 that. So you open the bottom right drawer and you see it's almost like it was waiting there for you. A manila envelope with a top secret stamp on it.
I pull out that envelope, throw it on the top of the desk, and cross my arms and look at all this shit. Yeah. And then I'm gonna slide the chair out. Is there a computer on this desk?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna slide the note over to the side. I'm gonna pull out all of the papers that are in this top secret file, and I'm gonna start spreading everything out on the desk.
As you pull it out, you are seeing details of an operation that your father was in Kuwait. and they are 100% unredacted. And you're reading through them, and you're starting to kind of piece together what it was. And as you piece together what occurred, it doesn't make any sense. There's no reason why an electromagnetic pulse should have happened like that in the middle of the desert. There's no reason why people that were on a special ops mission should have been abandoned like that by the United States government. What it tells you is that there is something unnatural occurring in this moment, and your father was a part of it. I need you to give me a sanity roll.
Ooh, I just rolled the same thing, an 86, which is over the one stat that me and Ned talked about that I have on the phone earlier today was a 75 sanity, and I just rolled another 86.
Can you give me a D4 roll?
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
2.
Great. You take 2 points of sanity damages. This moment in your life that you were barely born when this all occurred, and this moment now comes. It's almost like in a moment you are there and you see what he saw, and everything comes flying at you, and you step back from the desk as you read these files and you really take in what it means.
I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna just slide them off to the side.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Jeeves about this hotel.
Yeah.
Ask Jeeves, what a pull.
Right? What a fucking pull. Yeah, tell me you're a fucking late age millennial without telling me you're not.
I'm trying to think of how long that note has been on the wall. I'm trying to think back to like the first, like when did that go up on there? There's so much shit on this wall. And I'm gonna start looking for like, has any shit gone down in this hotel?
Yeah. You start digging into it, and you start looking into it, and you start seeing these timestamps of 1995. You start seeing these things about this hotel in Philadelphia, and you start seeing that there was a couple of deaths there suddenly out of nowhere. A few people died, and then you started seeing that it was marked to be remodeled. It's been being remodeled for the past 8 years regularly. They still haven't completed the remodeling, and there's no date set for the end of the remodeling date. It looks like it's funded by, you would guess, an LLC of some sort, like a high-ranking LLC with a lot of money, but I don't know. You've seen things before. It could be a shell company just funneling money into it, but it doesn't sit right.
I'm now suddenly, the pieces are not coming together yet, but something in me is like, is this still going on? And I look over, and his gun case is also in this room. Mm-hmm. And so I'm gonna go shuffling through these desk drawers, and I'm gonna try and find the key to his gun case. I wanna know, I think if he is still involved in this, he would have taken guns out of that case. Mm-hmm. I want to go see if guns are missing from the gun case. I'm going to go shuffling through the desk drawers.
So I don't even think you need to try. I think you go over to the gun case. I think you're like, oh, the gun case, I have to, and you start like looking through the drawers, and then you go, and you look back over the gun case, and the lock key is already turned to unlock. It's already in the case.
Open that up.
Empty.
I sort of like walk backwards out of this room, and I look down the hallway into my old bedroom, and it's like my vision zooms in on one of these pictures of me at a soccer tournament.
Yeah.
One of these pictures that David is not in. And in my memory, starts zooming through all of these times where he was mysteriously missing from family events.
Yeah.
Through time, like through the past 11 years.
And I think a lot of it comes back for you. I think a lot of it starts to click. I think a lot of it starts to be like, wait a minute. He was retired. He was discharged. But then he was given an honorable discharge. But then he was asked to come back as a consultant. But then he was sent here. And then he was in Alabama and he was bringing winter clothes. Like, things just don't add up. Is there a phone in your childhood bedroom?
There's a phone in the hallway. There's a landline in the hallway. And I'm already starting to walk towards it, thinking of my Uncle Mike and being like, if anybody has information. And I'm like raising my hand to the phone. Kaplan residence.
Sophie.
Yes.
My name is Jack Portman.
Oh no! Oh no!
Seems you've been looking into some things that don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you'd like a couple of answers, yeah?
Yes, please.
Downstairs on the kitchen counter, underneath the knife block, you'll find 2 tickets that are for today at 4 p.m. Seattle. There's
Is
also an
David going to
envelope-
be there?
Yes. Your father will be there.
At least then I'll know where he is. Slam.
Oh no! Oh no!
And we cut back to Portman just kind of like holding up like the receiver, and he just goes, "Should have called his kids." And kind of hangs it up, and we cut to black. And that is episode 1 of season 3 of Goon Files. We can now cut over.
SOBs! I didn't know any of that!
Sorry, give me 1 second. I gotta edit something now that we have revealed.
USOB.
There we go. So now you can see the character art, the finished character art of our friendos here.
Tyler had no idea.
Yeah, no, Tyler didn't know. This is what happens when you don't call your kids, Kaplan. They come calling.
So
Hey,
there you can see.
I tried to talk to Sophie, okay? You'll
We
find out.
disagreed on some stuff. We disagreed on some stuff.
And we got some Teddy there. We got some Kaplan. We got an older 53-year-old Kaplan. Man, he really does look like the.
Zaddy.
He does look like the army recruiter at your Armed Forces Recruitment Center.
Hey,
Yes. Thank you.
still
Big
getting those
shout out.
supersets in, all right?
That's right.
Big shout out to Ashley and Art for these beautiful. Her
there's
style
our,
just keeps developing.
There's our Olivia Palapane with her silver fox streak.
Aging like an Italian Nebbiolo.
Let's
Yes.
go. Let's go.
I said a Sauvignon Blanc. How dare I? It was so low. And last but certainly not least, with her special entrance, we have Sophie Kaplan coming in here.
Wait, so who did? So
Nice.
Tyler obviously didn't know. Trevor,
Tyler
did you
had
know?
no idea.
I did, but only because I live with Sophie.
Sure. I knew. Campbell told me beforehand, but then I was talking to Ned, and I was like, Ned, send me all the character art so I can make the overlays. And he was like, oh, I'm going to send you these 3, but I sent Campbell's to her. And I was like, you need to send it to me though, because I need to make the overlays.
Yes, Ned has been very.
I don't think he knew that I knew, because I did already know by that point. But
Ned has been
I have
very
been trying to
helpfully
keep
funneling me a little bit of secret information from discussions with Tyler. Yeah.
So Tyler, this is kind of an experiment season as well. One of your bonds is going to be a player in this series.
Oh yeah.
Which is good and bad, right? Like there's a plus and a minus to this, and it will show itself in willpower, sanity, that sort of stuff. It's going to be cool. We will have a whole kind of disclosure next episode of what Sophie Kaplan's like archetype is, what her character is, what skills she has, that sort of thing. You can get a little glimpse at her pants. She's got camo fatigues on. I guess military runs in the family.
Apple don't fall far from the tree.
No, it does
From
not.
the Kaplan. I'm very happy to be joining the Kaplan multiverse dynasty. I'm very happy to be here in the multiverse. Huge congrats to Maria DiDonato. I'll be reaching out to you this week to get your shipping information. We are going to be sending you Modern Artifice dice. Thank you all for joining us for episode 1 of Goon Files season 3. Nettie, do you want to send us out on anything?
Yeah, listen, as Jack Portman likes to say, keep it mundane, friends. We'll see you next week. Same Goon time, same Goon place. In the meantime, me and Trevi will be back this Thursday for another episode of Biohazard 2.0. We love you all. Thank you so much for joining us for this premiere, and we'll see you next time.
I can't believe you made me watch birds die.